Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about 25 sentences which you probably use in your daily lives and you might be wondering how to use them in English. Well, here I am for your help. The first sentence, Tum kab uthe? When did you wake up? The second one, तुम रात को खाने में क्या खाओगे? What will you have for dinner? The third one, तुम क्या खा रहे हो? What are you eating? The fourth one, तुम कहाँ जा रहे हो? Where are you going? The fifth one, वो तुम्हारे बारे में पूछ रहा था. He was asking about you. The sixth one, मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा है. I cannot remember. The seventh one, वो बीमार है. He is sick. The eighth one, उसकी कल छुट्टी है. It's her holiday tomorrow. Ninth, वो घर की सफाई कर रहा है. He is cleaning the house. 10th, वो टीवी देख रहा है. He is watching TV. 11th, वो पढ़ाई कर रहा है. He is studying. 12th, वो कभी झूठ नहीं बोलता. He never lies. 13th, उसके पास एक बिल्ली है. He has a cat. 14th, उसके परीक्षा में अच्छे अंक नहीं आए. He didn't get good grades in exam. 15th, उसके पास कोई साधन नहीं है. He doesn't have a vehicle. 16th, वो कल ऑफिस जाएगा. He will go to office tomorrow. 17th, वो रोज 8 बजे उठता है. He wakes up at 8 o'clock every morning. 18th, उसके पास समय नहीं है. He doesn't have time. 19th, वो बाइक से गिर गया. He fell down from the bike. 20th, उसको चाय चाहिए. He wants tea. 21, उसको घर जाना है. He wants to go home. 22, वो फोन पे बात कर रहा है. He is talking on the phone. 23, उसे खाना नहीं खाना. He doesn't want to have food. 24, मुझे अब चलना चाहिए. I should go now. 25, मुझे लेट हो रहा है. I am getting late. So these were 25 sentences which you might use in your daily lives, but in Hindi. I want you guys to use these sentences in English now. We are going to talk about idioms. Now, what are idioms? Idioms are basically expressions, phrases. Idioms help us to express ourselves better. So, the idioms that we are going to learn today are the basic ones. You might have heard people using them, but you might not be using them by yourselves. Alright, so let's dive into it. The first idiom is a blessing in disguise. That means, let's say you're in a situation where something bad happened to you, at least what you thought was bad, okay? But it turned out to be into your favor or it turned out to be good for you. For example, let's say I'm preparing for some kind of exam, okay, and I have my exam in a few days, all right, and something happens, an exam cannot be conducted. I feel like, oh no, that's a bad thing. However, that turns out to be good for me because now I have some more time to prepare for my exam. Now, that is a blessing in disguise. I can say it was a blessing in disguise for me. The next idiom is break a leg. So, whenever your friend is going to do something good, something important, let's say your friend is going to sit for an exam, you tell him or her to, all the best, best of luck. Instead of saying this, I want you to say break a leg. What does break a leg mean? Break a leg means all the best only. The next idiom is call it a day. Means wrapping up things and finishing the work what you're doing. Let's say you are sitting in an office, okay, and it's almost the time to complete your work, finish everything that you are doing, and go home. So you tell your colleagues, okay, we have done enough for today, let's call it a day. That means let's stop the work here and we'll continue after. Okay? Let's end the day for the work over here. Let's call it a day. Right? The next idiom is get out of the hand. That means to lose control. So, let's say you are a teacher, you're in a classroom, and the students are shouting over there, and you are unable to control them. Then you will tell your colleague, the situation is getting out of my hands. Basically, I cannot control the situation. That means to get out of the hand. The next idiom is beat around the bush. That means you're avoiding to get to the point directly and saying something else instead. Let's say you want to tell your friend that he could not pass the exam, he did not clear the exam, and you're very uncomfortable to tell him this. And you are telling him, different things instead to get to that one point. Then your friend can tell you, stop beating around the bush and come to the point. That means stop telling me other things and directly come to the main point. The next idiom is cutting the corners. Means doing something cheaply to save the time or to save the money, to save the energy. Let's say she cut the corners while cleaning the room. That means she saves the time while cleaning the room. She does not do the job correctly. She does not do a good job. The next idiom is hang in there, which means don't give up. Let's say now you're learning this language, English, okay, and you feel like, oh, this is very difficult and I cannot do it. So I can say, hang in there. That means you can do it, don't give up. Hang in there, don't give up. The next idiom is hit the sack. Hit the sack means to go to bed. So let's say it's the night time and you're telling your friend, okay, it's the time to hit the sack. That means it's the time to go to the bed. It's the time to sleep. So the next idiom is pull yourself together, which means to calm down. Let's say your friend is going to sit for an exam, Okay, and right now she's being anxious. She's like, oh no, I cannot do it. I have a feeling like I won't clear the exam. So you can tell her, hey, come on, pull yourself together. Means calm down. You can do it. The next idiom is miss the boat. That means to miss the opportunity. Let's say I'm planning to go watch a movie at 5 p.m. and I ask my friend if she wants to come with me to watch the movie. And she says no. All right. And around 5:15 p.m., she tells me that she wants to watch the movie. Now I can say, "Oh, you have missed the boat," which means you have lost the opportunity because the movie has already started. Now we cannot go. So the last idiom of the day is so far, so good, which means things are going good, things are going well so far. Let's say I ask you, how are you doing? So you can answer me, so far, so good. That means I am doing so good so far. I'm well. So these are a few basic idioms which I want you to learn by heart and apply in situations. Okay? I have given you a few examples on how to apply them in certain situations. So, whenever you land up in these kind of situations, do not forget to use these idioms. They will always come in handy. These are very good ways to enhance your English level. Alright, so I'll see you again in the next video. Until then, practice daily.